The British tabloid press has a worldwide reputation for prying into the lives of the rich and famous. In this morning's London comment, Simon Bates reports on the unlikely celebrity who is fighting back against the newspapers.
Time was, in this business called show that if, say, you were caught dallying with a member of the opposite sex or having a fragrant affair or two, then the call would go out for the press officer to clean up the mess and deal with the newspapers. If it was drink, then an overprescription of medicine was blamed. If it was non-prescription drugs, then somebody else was at fault. If it was a woman, she was the seducer, and if it was a man, then it never happened. And anyway, the hotel was full, which was the reason why the room was shared. Nobody wanted you to know what was really going on. Hence, only the few knew about Freddie Mercury and Rock Hudson till after their deaths. But the press kept on digging and publishing, and we all thought we knew, for example, what the Clintons, the Cobains and Elton John had been up to. But then came the phone hacking scandals in this country. Though it hasn't yet come to court, it's pretty obvious that newspapers had been getting their scuttlebutt from hacked cell phones. And this time, the celebrities did not cower behind the press officers. In particular, Hugh Grant, this boyish, charming, flop-haired English actor, has become the bane of editors' lives by leading the charge against their conniving, thieving employees. Mention Grant's name to some hacks here in London, and a doctor has to be summoned to prevent them from having a heart attack. They still sour at the sound of him, and they threaten, "We'll get him one day." And you would have thought that day had arrived when, nearly 2 years ago, Miss Tinglan Hong gave birth to a daughter. "Aha!" cried some in tabloid land. "This is your child, isn't it, Grant?" Hugh smiled foppishly and said, "Yes, she is." "Oh," said the hacks, expecting denial. "We thought you'd deny it and we could have a go." But Hugh didn't, and there was nothing that anyone could criticize him for. Now he's had a son with the same lady, and again the tabloids are powerless. You can understand why. He announced the birth himself on Twitter to sideswipe the reporters. Mr. Grant has just been awarded a substantial sum in damages from Rupert Murdoch's empire after his cell phone was hacked. Oh, and he has a new movie out. It's called Cloud Atlas. I imagine he would like it to be mentioned. This is Simon Bates for CBS News in London.